And hello commanders, and here we are on our continuing tutorial. This tutorial will extend our ship to make it lighter, more faster, and extend our light range, our light jump range. And we will also buy a fuel scoop. So this is fuel scooping. Fuel scooping. Oh yay! Okay, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. So bear with me. In essence, we will outfit our ship, and I'll just quickly go through that. And then we're going to set our destination to Zeta Triangulis Australis. Wow. Which I think is four jumps away, and each jump we will hulk the system and do an FSS scan if needed, just to get our monies. And then we will effectively end up at Zeta Triangulus Australis, guest city, I think it's called, we will be docking at. And there we will have, I think, roughly. Well, we'll see. We'll have some more monies, but we'll be in a better position to go on to our next phase, which will introduce a little bit of roads to riches, which we will discover in our next tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep this as quick as possible. I'll skip over certain areas that I maybe should do. So I apologise for that. I apologise for the slight delay for this part of the tutorial. I will say I've done a quick additional video which will highlight the 4 websites that I use, which enable me to do tools for searching for commodities, where to buy and sell, chip layout, finding the best place to do mining, that sort of thing. I've done that and uploaded it, so you're welcome to have a look at that, and it will help no end. I use them all the time. They're only the 4 sites that I use. There are others. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not affiliated with anyone because he watches my channel anyway. Anyway, okay, on to things. So first thing, so we're in, just recap, we're in Mawson Dock, and we need to refuel. So I'm going to click refuel there, and we're done. Fuel full. Okay, I'm also going to do a quick repair because for whatever reason we've got 14 credits to repair, so all that's done. Okay, I'll then go to Starport Services. You need to go to the outfittings. Okay, so I shall go there and hello, Commander. Okay, you see we have 89,403. I will just quickly whip across to outfittings. Now, looking at this, you will see our light speed at the bottom of the screen, light speed, our light jump range at the bottom of the screen. We've got 3 figures. We've got our minimum and our max figure, and the important one is the middle one, really. And we've got to try and get that, well, up. And I think we'll get it up to 13, which is great. Okay. Now we've got no hard points, and we've got no utility mounts, so go to our core internals, and you will see, okay, so I'll ignore the first one for the ship, and if you look down, you'll see they are all E class, so it's a class 2, sorry, and they're E grade, so which means they are heavy. A is great, it's the most expensive, and then B is okay, C is probably better, but B slightly better, uses more power. There's sort of a gamble, but D is better than E. E is lighter and slightly more efficient, as we will see. So we'll just go down, so we're going to be doing the sensors, the power distribution, life support, our frameshift drive, thrusters, and our power plant. Okay, so I'll just work my way through them. So we'll just go into the power plant. I'll click on that, and then go to Browse Shop. We'll look, we only have one available, 2D, which is that one. Now, one thing you notice when you have a look here, you see the 2 blue, well, informational points with our power capacity and heat efficiency. Just the fact that the blue means they're going to be better. And one thing you'll notice, if I go to E and D, E, if you have a look in the top part of the thing, 2.5 tons, and D, 1 ton. So it makes our ship lighter and more efficient. Okay, so we're up 12%. Our heat efficiency is down 25%. It's great. So I'm just going to purchase it. So I'll just click A, go to buying options. We'll go straight up to exchange, and then got it. Okay. Oh, great. So our keep an eye on the bottom section for our min, current, and max on our light year range, and you'll see it slowly sneak up a little bit. We go down to our thrusters. So I'll go browse shop, go to D, and you see power drain, a little bit more power drain, but in essence, optimal multipliers are the same, but everything else is blue good, and it's only one ton. So quickly buy that. It's only 6,000. You might think it's a lot, but it's not. Okay, well, you'll be later on, you'll be dealing in millions for your units. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? We've got such a small amount at the moment. It will get bigger. Okay, so buying options, go to exchange, and purchase. Okay, so I've got 2 Ds, and we're already up to 9.93. So go to the frame disk drive, browse shop, go down to D. Yeah, power drain, everything else is the same, but our optimized mass is better. So go for that one. Buying options, exchange. Okay, lovely. So, wow, 12.23. Oh, yes. Okay, so we'll just do live support as well. Might as well. Okay, all right, so we just buy. I'm just buying, buy. Okay, we do a power distribution. So we've got, so click on it, A, browse shop, go down, buy, buying options, exchange. Okay, sensors. We click on that one, go to browse shop, go down to sensors, click on that, buying options, and exchange. Okay, so look, we're up to 13.15. Oh yes, we got there. And I think we've spent 22,000 in total. Great. But we do need one more thing. Okay. So, is it in utility modes? Oh, I can't remember. Oh dear. All right, so let's go to optional internals. Okay, yes. So we've got an empty internal compartment here. So I'm going to click on that one, go to browse shop, and look across fuel scoops. So we go to fuel scoops. Lovely, so I'll select that. And there's 1E, 1D, and 2E. So we're going to pick the 2E. Purely because it's the 1D is just a slightly less than the 2D, even though it's actually more expensive. It's because you're using a class 2 slot. Okay, so we're just going to quickly buy that. It's only 1,000. Buying options, buy. Lovely. So that's it. We got our ship lighter, faster, and we can jump further. Oh yeah, we're like athletes. No, we're not. Okay, so that's cool. So I went through it quite quickly. In essence, our let's have a look. Our core internals upgrade to Ds, apart from your first one, which is your lightweight alloys. You leave that as is. Everything else is Ds. You then go to optional internals, pick your first slot, and buy a fuel scoop, a 2E fuel scoop. Lovely. Okay, so that is that done. I could mention about power distribution with the modules, but we don't need to do that because our power distribution is fine. We are well within our what was it, 8 megawatts that we can use, and it just confuses matters. Okay, so I think we're ready. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go straight to our what do you call it? Navigation screen. If I push, this is good. Get that. Push X. It says external panel. So I'm holding X down, and then I'm going to do the D-pad left, and we're on external power. Okay. So we are now going to go down to Galaxy Map. I hope you remember all of this as we go along, and we are going to use our button. So it's our right button to navigate to routes, and we already highlighted on search, and we're going to type in Zeta Trianguli Australis. Now, I will put this in the description, but in essence, follow my lead. So it's Z E T A for Zeta, space Triangulus. It's T R I A. I'm looking down. Sorry, I'm cheating. N G U L E I, and then space, and then we got Australius A U. Our youngsters are always a lot quicker than I. I just amazed at how quick people can type stuff. S T R A L. Can't read my writing. I S. Oh, please let this be right. Please let this be right. Oh, you beauty. We're there. Okay, so we'll look, and it is 24.29 light years away. I'm assuming you will remember how we're going to do our routes. It's just cursor to plot routes. So I'm doing left, right on the D-pad, and I've got plot route, and we're just going to plot it. If you have a look on the left, you'll see halfway down the screen we're on economical route, which is right because we want to take our time getting there, and as the fastest route, which we currently can't get to the maximum of 20 light years because it goes from 4 jumps to 3. But so we're going to stick with our economical route, but normally you just pick the fastest route. Okay, so we're going to calculate that, and we look, and that is, we see our jumps going across, down, and up. Okay, trust me, it's four jumps, and each system we go to, we will I'm just going to bookmark this as well. So we will be honking the system and doing an FSS scan if needed. Okay, so we got our route done. So we look, and we see in the top we're currently in Dromi, and our next jump is Lear Fall, and we're going to Zeta Trianguli Australis. Lovely. All done. Okay, B to quit out of that, and we have our fuel. I'm just doing a quick check. We have our fuel. Yep, we're all there, and we're ready to go. So we'll auto launch out. Okay, prepare to qualify. All right, so I hope these tutorials are helping. Our next tutorial, we will be doing a lot more scanning, and we will have a little bit more money if I work it out right. Oh, this makes you so nervous. Yeah, try to look. Yeah, we'll have more money, and we'll get ourselves a deep surface scanner, which we will use for proper scanning of planets. This is part of the Road of Riches. It's a good introduction to that, and it will show you how to make some proper money. And you cringe as you watch the ships. There's one in front of the other one's very good. Alright, it's burning up. I love the music. Okay, so our next stop is Lear Fall. So we're still mass locked. We'll wait for it to disengage our mass lock, and then we can roar off. Okay, so that's done. So we're just going to flatten her out. We're going to step up on the D-pad, so we're on, our eng is on 4, and we will then try and aim away over here. Boost. Well, we didn't really have to because as soon as I press boost, we don't mass lot, and we'll jump. So we're going to charge. When we get to the sun, of not the sun, the star on Leah 4, we will use our fuel scoop, and it will automatically go. But I will show you how to do that. There's a nice way of doing it. What you don't want to do, as you've probably seen in my videos, is overheat. Oh no, we don't want to overheat. We don't want damage on the ship. So we'll take our time, and I'm hoping it will. We will be stopped when we get there. Yep, so we're stopped. So a hyper gauge. First thing we're going to do is activate our zoom points, and what I'm going to do is just bugger, sorry, wrong one. Is this? So we go to our proper scanners. Right, that's better. So we're in analyze mode, and okay. So I'm just going to honk the system. We're in no hurry. We're not overheating or anything. So I'm just going on our left trigger. We'll honk the system.
System scan complete.
Now system scan is complete, so we don't need to do our FSS. But so if I just activate our FSS, you can see we'll be there, and we got 2. So okay, so we don't need to do anything. That is lovely. Now I knew that, so we could do the scan here. Normally you would do the scan elsewhere. Okay, so then hang on. Okay. So here's how to use the fuel scoop. Okay, so we're moving around. So what we need to do, we need to just thrust forward gently, and then as we get nearer to the sun, you see that line come up. Try and keep around here, and we get in, and then the fuel scoop start. So we keep it nice and gently. It's going really slow. You see our fuel's going up. The lighter bar is how much we'll use for our next jump, but we've only used a tiny amount. So I'm going to level out now around 60, and that's it. We're done. So go to about here and then level out so you don't overheat. And then what we'll do is we'll thrust away so we don't overheat too much. So we move away from the sun. Let it ease up. We'll go up a little bit, and then you forget how maneuverable these sidewinders are. Okay, so we'll line up for our next jump, and then that's it. We will do this one. On the next one, we will do a fuel scoop first, and then we'll do the scan. As I can't remember if we'll scan in one go. If not, well then we're in a better position when we move away from the sun to actually scan the planets. Okay, so it's our first of 4 jumps. See, this is beautiful. Now we have a fuel scoop. We don't have to. Well, you only have to buy a little fuel when needed. Increases our range doing. Okay, so we're going to do our fuel scoop first, and then we will do a proper scan. Okay, so I will aim like this, just slowly go forward a little bit. You see the line come up, so we'll just go in, and then we'll go up like this. So we'll just pick it all up really gently, just go down, keep the temperature. If it starts to get too high, we'll slow down a little bit, and that's it, it's done. And now we move away, accelerating away, and our temperature's kept low. When it gets above 80, I think it will warn you. So what we'll do, we'll let our speed increase up to nearly 1C, and then we'll move down, and we're there, we're already lined up. So I'm going to ease off now, and then we're going to honk the system. So left trigger for D-scan. Alright, it's fully scanned, so we don't need to do FSS mode. So just go there, accelerate up again, and then hit Y for our frameshift drive. And it will charge, and we will go forward. So in roughly a minute and a half, we've refueled, we've lined ourselves up, honked the system, and if needed, we would do an FSS complete scan, but we don't. So we will just move on to the next system. Okay, and when we get there, normally later on you'll find that your ship will still move, so you will just have to make sure that you stop. Okay, thrust forward really gently, just a little tap, get us in there. The fuel scoop will start, so we'll lift up a little bit. Keep that line quite low so the temperature doesn't go, and if it gets a little bit too high, just move it up a little bit so we're skimming off, and we're done. So and then accelerate away, so we will calm down, and I'm going to wait until we get a little bit further, and then I'm going to align ourselves up with our next jump. Alright, oh, so we're here. That was only 3 jumps. I thought that would have been 4. Okay, well, we'll scan this system anyway. I apologise, it's only 3. Okay, so we hit that. Just slowly increase. So we hit that, I implied. I hit the frameshift driver. Why? Just hit that. I'm so informative. Okay, so we've done our scan, and we're moving to our final destination, which I think we will have to scan quite a bit. It's got several bodies in it. So, slow jump. And we are there. Whoa, that's a bright one. Okay, so first things first, we will fuel scoop. So just accelerate, see the line, just move towards it, keeping it low, slow down a little bit, and I'm going to go down a little bit, go a bit slower because we need to get a bit more. Level it out a little bit so our temperature keeps around 65, keep it a bit more, and we're finished. So accelerate away, and we should, that's it. Right, so we're cooling down and everything. So I'm going to slow down, and we're going to slow right down. Slow down to nothing, and we're going to halt the system. I think there's quite a few bodies on here. 33. Okay, so it didn't say system complete. So we want to get FSS mode. So it's Y and the right button, and we enter this mode. And I moved away and I lined myself up roughly so we can see what's going. Oh, we have got all 33. We didn't have to scan one system. No, I'm a bit confused about that. Maybe, maybe I should have taken a different route. Things have changed. Things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. So we didn't actually do any FSS. All right, that's fair enough. We scanned the systems. So we will go to our external panel and we will have a look down. We want to go to guest city. So we'll right cursor down. You can see it there. And so we'll press A over it, and we will do our super cruise assist. Okay, and we will then align up. We'll start accelerating, align up to roughly where it is, and then we should lock in. There it is. Lovely. Let that do its thing. And it shouldn't take us too long. We're already gonna slowly get there. You can see on the downward speed. I will show at some point how to do this around Super Cruise Assist. I think with these tutorials it's to make life as easy as possible. I think with when we go to our hauler for mining, I have a funny feeling we might need to remove the Super Cruise Assist. Which is no big deal. I'll then show you how to do it. It's all second nature after a while. It's you might be but it's not. And if you do go past, you just do the loop of shame, which I will show, and then you just get there. It's very easy. It's a lot easier than it used to be. Surprisingly, you might not think so. Isn't that just the best sight ever? I'm going to see if we can, as we get closer. Right, sorry, let's just move down. Can we see it? Oh no. Damn, can't see below. On other ships, you might be able to see through the bottom section. That planet, lovely. So we're nearly there. We're gonna go out of Super Cruise Assist, and yeah, our thing is aimed towards the moon. So I'm just gonna thrust towards that, keeping a distance away from the thing. And when we get to less than 7.5 kilometers, I'm gonna ease right off. Go to external panel. Go to contacts. Right cursor across, request docking, and that's it. We're there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh my lord. Why does it head directly towards? Isn't it just the prettiest game ever? Okay, and I will say I started in solo mode, so we don't get shot. There is another option where you can do your own private server. I don't know if there's any difference. I just go E3 solo mode. Alright, line this up. So we just sit back and relax, as it should be. I mean, if you're in the 25th century and you have ships, you'd expect them to have an auto docker and cruise assist. Life should be easy. Okay, and we're docking at 34, so we'll scoot around. Oh, there it is, just behind 33. We're on a small landing strip. Lovely. So we're coming in, cruising our way in, past 33 onto 34. Lovely, and we're at Zeta Triangulus Australis, and we're in Guest City. How quick was that? 10 minutes. 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, incoming message. I don't quite know what that is, but we'll check. So first thing I'm gonna do, just get a tiny little bit of fuel we used, so I'm just gonna buy that. Okay, lovely. This might be the end of the video. I'm just gonna check to see what message we got. So I'm gonna press the X, hold it, and we're gonna go up to the comms panel. So I did D-pad up. I'm gonna use the buttons and go to our messages, and I'm going to go to this one, Federal District. The Pilot Federation wishes you luck on your new journey through the stars. As you progress beyond the requirements for access to Pilot Federation space, your Pilot District has been revoked. Any ships or modules currently located within the district must be transferred to a station of your choice. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. So I'm just going to do that one. I'm sure someone somewhere will think, oh yeah, it's quite good. No. Alright, so we are here, and this is the end of this very short tutorial. In essence, we upgraded our ship, and one more thing to do, but I'll do it after this, and we bought a fuel scope. We have jumped to Zeta Triangulus Australis, and we have scan systems on the way, and yeah, so once you go to Starport Services, because you know what we're going to do, we're going to sell our data if we can. We might be able to sell one. So just going to go to Universal Cartographics. I'm going to see what we can sell. 64,000. Sell page. We have still another 6, 7, 8,000. So I'm just going to put that on there. We'll sell that. We're at 130,000, ladies and gentlemen. How great is that? Okay, and that's it. That was free. We didn't. We just jumped somewhere and earned 60,000. We doubled our money. Lovely. When we go on the Road to Riches and we scan a planet, you will earn that for one planet scan, which is great. On some systems, there are 5 planets to scan. So you can see how your money increases up and up and up. Lovely. Okay, well, that's the end of this very short tutorial on outfitting and fuel scooping. And yep, we'll look forward to doing the next tutorial where we will increase our riches no end. All right then, have fun, Commander. I'm just going to turn it off. Thank you.